Okay, welcome everyone to the Zarino Zone. And this is attempt number 18 of recording my voice. This time with Morning Voice Part 4, featuring Realm of the Mad God number 4 as well. Well, since last time I did get some attack potions. It took a little longer than I anticipated, but it went well. I did get a few more eggs, couple more eggs. I did get a new robe, which features more defense than my other robe. And this new one, the Saint Abraham's one. And I think I'm actually going to be using it because 125 to 150, even though it's red, I think it's better than 120 to 160 because the minimum damage is what I'm caring about right now. And it does have more range and stats. I think I'm going to be using that. Did I forget the music? Probably. There you go. There ain't much music in the vault, but see that better in the pet yard. There you go. So let's hatch these eggs. Woodland egg, it's a chick. What do you have, chick? Heal, attack 4, magic heal. Interesting, very interesting. I think you are a little bit better than Chameleon right now. Well, not right now, but later. So I'm gonna be keeping you for the future. I'm going to run with the Chameleon for now because I think it's cute. This is small, cute Chameleon. Let's see what the woodland egg says. Oh, the other was a farm egg, not a woodland. Hamster in the ball. What do you have, little one? Electric attack mid, rising fury. Interesting, but well, I need to know how rising fury interacts with the attacks in the electric. Because I think that would be interesting to test out later. But not right now. Right now we are going to go after defense spots. Jesus, my throat and my nose aren't doing so good right now. I don't think you can hear what's happening on my throat, but I can. And it's kind of annoying me, but we'll live with that. So we're going to go after defense today. And we are going to be going to these two dungeons, the Toxic Sewers and the Mad Lab. Now, I want to show you both of them today. So yeah, we're gonna be doing that. You can actually get defense from other locations as well, other dungeons, the easy dungeons at least, like the Sprite World. The Sprite World is not a guaranteed drop, although it can happen. It's like a semi-rare drop in the Sprite World, and also a semi-rare drop in the boss of the Abyss of Demons. And it's just a guaranteed drop, I think, from the treasure room of the Abyss of Demons. You can also get defense potion from the last boss of Haunted Cemetery, now that I think about it. But we're not going to be going after this today. I'll show you the Haunted Cemetery in the speed episode. Oh, here, Toxic Sewers. Excellent. Toxic Sewers is dropped by the Slime God. I think I have seen the Slime God before in my videos, but I can probably show you after this dungeon. And here's the gist of the sewers. If you are in the liquid, the sewage, you are sick. If you are sick, you cannot restore health by any means. See that my health is stuck at 601. I cannot regen from my pet. My pet can heal 10 HP, but it's saying no effect. If I try my tome, it also says no effect. And even the healing cannot do anything. which is kind of a bummer for priests, but we have to learn how to live with it. And yeah, it shouldn't be that difficult because we have range. Then range should be more specific, so we can shoot the whole screen from our central position. The sewer does have nice music. Careful of the alligators, they charge at you. The rats are very problematic, but the goblins that charge at you, they can be a bit problematic. So yeah, but for the sewers, oh, there's a native slime god there. So that's the one that drops the dungeon. If it is outside, it cannot drop the dungeon inside the dungeon itself, because they are different entities. For the sewers, you want to take it slow if you're starting the game. Don't go rushing anywhere, because pick will get you, even if you have a good path. There is another slime god. It seems to be stuck. Interesting. But yeah, don't go rushing if you don't know how the dungeon works fully. And definitely take some breaks in the rushing if you do. Because the sick is no joke. For example, I have never rushed a sewer before. Because I am afraid. There, just heal with sick on me, so I'm not very aware of things that are happening. Oh, I was not very aware of the sick, I mean. But I'll keep in mind that it is a thing. So a few things you can encounter in here besides the common enemies. Oh, there it is! The golden rat! Oh my god! You beautiful little thing. You can drop the fence. Thank you. Yes, I was going to talk about the golden rat and there it was. This is amazing. Glad I got it recorded. The other thing you can encounter here for extra drops is the master rat. I think it's called the master rat, but it's a reference to the Master Splinter from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. And yes, there are turtles with him. All these guys in their cute little masks. I don't think I'll find them here because it's not guaranteed that you'll find them in every sewer. But I'm so glad I got the golden rat recorded. It's already a huge win in my book. Another golden rat? Excuse me, I am rich. Let's get this slime god out of the way. I am dying. Let's use some pots. I think the golden rat disappeared. Oh yeah, I can do that. The golden rat can disappear. And it will disappear on you if you're not fast enough. Which is sad that it disappeared, but I had to live. But consider me very lucky for finding 2 golden rats in one dungeon. I will definitely show this to my friends. My 2 friends that play this game. And here it is. The boss spawns with 4... Oh, another defense. Thank you. You compensated the golden rat that disappeared. So yeah, the natural slime gods can also drop defense potions. And there will be always 4 of them in the boss room. So you can actually get some profit there. And now for the boss. First phase is kind of easy. You just shoot the spanner right here. It goes in a circle. And you have to dodge the slow bullets that it shoots, the slow stars. Not very difficult at first. I don't know if it will always go in a circle around. But then it will always spawn these two guys. Small copies of itself. That will be on the side of the room. And once you're done with those, it will spawn 4 copies of itself. Small copies of itself even. That should be in the middle. Yeah. When you defeat these, it will activate the last phase. If you're not fast enough in killing these, they will go to each one to one side of the room. You can defeat them, this is kind of easy. Then you go back to the middle and it's all circling again. And they keep doing this until... Where is it? Oh, here. And they keep doing this until you manage to defeat all of them. And then you activate the last phase, which is just a chase phase. Be careful with the slow bullets because they can get you. And once you defeat him, you get a defense spot. I'll take this robe. And because of the mod of this dungeon, Fairy has 22% chance of spawning and dropping a mystery key. I will take that key, thank you very much. Don't have very good DPS or aim for this fairy. But it will go in a circle to help you. And you can just trail ahead of it. Let's see what we get. A Sprite World Key. I don't think I'll be using that for now. I'll take it with me. So now this room, it actually features more... Well, the same defense actually. The same wisdom. It also has more MP. It doesn't have the vitality or the max MP. Or max HP rather. But I think I'll flow with it because of the attack. 2 attack isn't much, but it will help my DPS. So yeah, we got 3 defense in this sewer, which you normally only get 1 because of the boss. But I'm so very glad that I found the gun rats to show you. Oh, one thing about the gun rat, it will run away from you. So if you find one and you can position yourself so that it runs back to where you have cleaned already, that's going to be better for you. Otherwise, it's going to run into enemies that you haven't cleared yet. And it's going to be more difficult to follow it and kill it. So yeah, that is the basic of the toxic sewers. Let's go for a med lab. This is not where I want to be. Let me leave this place. Oh, someone dropped med lab. Thank you very much. The med lab is dropped by the flying brain, that weird pink thing that shoots 5 shots. And the med lab can drop defense and wisdom potion guaranteedly if you solo it. But you need to destroy these Tesla coils that show up in the middle of the run. The Tesla coils are these things that I'm destroying, like right here, the white ones. And you need to destroy all of the Tesla coils in the dungeon to open the path to the second boss. And I will show you how each of them works. It is a considerably dangerous dungeon to rush, but way less so than the toxic sewers. Because of the enemies that can confuse you and the enemies that can blow up inside you. For example, that robot that just exploded. If it explodes inside you, it would definitely pop you. Unless you have really high defense. And those robots that shoot yellow can definitely help pop you as well, because they have some high damaging shots, and they also summon these pink robots when they die, when they are destroyed. I think someone's clearing down there, so let's go up here. These gray robots, they just charge at you and shoot you with a singular bullet. But the true danger is when they explode. For example, there, it will blink and then explode. Be careful to not hug one of those when it's blinking, because it can absolutely destroy you. And a cool mechanic about this dungeon is that if you step in the green liquid, you turn into a pet. Well, visually into a pet because you're hexed. Yeah, it's hexed. You will also be stunned so you can't attack. And you'll receive speedy buff, which makes you go faster. So it's good to traverse the dungeon in pet mode. And if you step in the blue, you turn back into your character. Well, you'll be unhexed. You can absolutely use the walls to your advantage, as I'm using right now. Enemies can't go through one block gaps, so you're free to shoot between those. Or through the box if you have a piercing weapon like I do. Be careful of these creatures, these tall creatures, because they have a pattern of shots that resets whenever you deal a certain amount of damage to them. So if you're really close to them, they can shoot a lot of bullets and if you're damaging them. And it can definitely hurt. The more damage you do to it, the more damage it does with your shots. So yeah, it do be kind of dangerous. These green creatures, they heal those tall creatures, so you want to get rid of those as well. Especially if it's the tall creatures paired with 2 or more of the green creatures are there. And now for the boss. The boss is pretty easy, it doesn't shoot anything, but it does throw away these green potions. The green potions are the same as the gray robots, they just explode. I'll let them explode, there you go. And if you hug one, you'll probably die. If you don't have very high defense as usual. And I'll also throw these turrets that if you stand still, they won't shoot you. Because they aim at you, but their shots are diagonal to you. So you're safe standing still, but you don't want to stand still because of other dangers, like the green potion that Dr. Turbo throws. Dr. Turbo being the boss. And also the robots that he summons whenever he goes into his spot. But it's a pretty easy fight, you just have to keep clearing the turrets and shooting the boss. Be careful of these turrets that shoot around them. Whenever you bring the boss down to a certain amount of health, it will make it easy for you because the turrets will stop shooting. These turrets right here. Got a vitality pot, the wisdom pot. There you go, Goodman. And here, we destroy all the Tesla coils and we get to play the second boss. So this second boss, it is invincible for now. But whenever you drag him into the green potion, he'll turn into a pet, a giant pet, and you can damage it. Then you run to the blue potion and turn back into the monster. And the gist of it is that someone has to stand in the green potion to lure the boss in. The boss will target the closest person to it. So if you're not the person on the green potion, be sure that you're not the one closest to it. I will then shoot these shots right here. It shoots 10 of those. And the first... Wow, shot way more. Shot 15 of those, I believe. And then we'll blink. The boss will blink. And then we'll run towards the closest person. But if there is no one close to it, it will not run towards them. Or rather just repeat the pattern over and over. Yeah. But it's really non-lethal. It's very easy to follow the pattern. And when it dies, it drops a guaranteed potion, defense potion for 2 people, I believe. I didn't get lucky there, I didn't get the drop. But you get the gist of it, I think. Lure into the green potion, run yourself to the blue potion, damage it because you go back and forth. Easy pattern to follow. And that's it. I think I'll stop the video here for today. Shorter video than usual. I usually go for like 25 to 30 minutes. But yeah, we did find 2 dungeons that we wanted. And that's what I was going for. Oh, I fudged the microphone. So yeah. Before the next video, I will max out my defense playing those 2 dungeons. I'll also play the sprite world because why not? And next time I'm going to be going for probably wisdom. Because I need a ton of wisdom. And the more wisdom I have, the more I heal with my tome. Oh, I'm healing 150 now because I got that 1 wisdom. And I got to 60 wisdom. Now my tone's more powerful. At the beginning of the episode, I was healing 120, if you remember. Now that I got to 60 wisdom, it's kill more. Now we heal 30 more than what we used to. Which is why I want to go after wisdom, because the more healing is better. The more the merrier. And yeah, I think that's it for today. Thank you for watching. I think I'll be back soon. Bye bye.